Imagine a town, once bustling with life, now silent, holding secrets in its dusty streets. What if I told you some of these places whisper stories that defy all explanation? Today, we're journeying into the world's most famous ghost towns, places where the past feels disturbingly present. We're not just talking about old buildings, we're talking about chilling tales of apparitions, phantom sounds, and mysteries that have baffled experts for decades. From the windswept plains of Bodie, California, to the eerie silence of Pripyat near Chernobyl, these towns have more than just history buried within them. They have stories that will make you question what you think you know about the world. So, dim the lights and get ready, because we're about to uncover some of the most haunting unexplained stories from ghost towns that will give you chills. Let's start our journey in Bodie, California. In its heyday, it was a booming gold mining town known for its wild saloons and gunfights. They used to say, "Goodbye God, I'm going to Bodie." But when the gold ran out, everyone left, leaving behind a town perfectly preserved and a state of arrested decay. The legend of the curse of Bodie warns that anyone who takes anything from the town, even a small rock or a rusty nail, will be plagued by misfortune until the item is returned. The park rangers have a whole collection of letters from people who did just that. These letters, filled with tales of bad luck, illness, and financial ruin, are accompanied by the very items they took. One letter describes a string of terrible luck: a lost job, a car accident, and a sudden illness, all of which stopped the moment they mailed the stolen artifact back to Bodie. Coincidence? Or is there a genuine force protecting this ghost town's remnants? To this day, packages arrive, almost weekly, each with a story of a curse they couldn't escape. Now, let us travel across the world to a place frozen in a much more recent and tragic moment in time. Pripyat, Ukraine. Founded in 1970 to house workers for the nearby Chernobyl nuclear power plant, it was a modern Soviet city with nearly 50,000 residents. On April 26, 1986, that all changed. Following the catastrophic explosion at the plant, the entire city was evacuated in a matter of hours. Residents were told it was temporary, to leave everything behind. They never returned. Today, Pripyat is a chilling monument to the disaster, an empty shell where time stopped. But those who have dared to venture into the exclusion zone report more than just eerie silence. They speak of phantom children's laughter echoing from the abandoned amusement park, whose Ferris wheel stands as a haunting icon of the tragedy. Security guards and cleanup workers have reported seeing shadowy figures moving in the windows of the empty apartment blocks and hearing footsteps in deserted hospital corridors. One of the most famous stories is the wailing of Pripyat, a sorrowful, moaning sound that seems to emanate from the very buildings themselves, often heard at night. Is it just the wind whistling through broken panes of glass? Or is it the residual sorrow of a city torn from its life in an instant? The high radiation levels make thorough investigation dangerous, leaving these paranormal claims to hang in the contaminated air. As mysterious and unsettling as the disaster itself. Our next stop takes us to the desolate, windswept coast of Namibia, to a place called Kolmanskap. At the turn of the 20th century, a railway worker found a diamond in the sand, and overnight, a lavish German-style town sprang up in the middle of the desert. Kolmanskap had a hospital, a ballroom, a casino, and even the first X-ray station in the southern hemisphere. It was a pocket of immense wealth surrounded by endless dunes. But just as quickly as it began, it ended. After World War I, richer diamond deposits were found further south, and the residents of Kolmanskap packed up and left, abandoning their luxurious homes to the encroaching desert. Today, the sands of the Namib have reclaimed the town, pouring through windows and filling rooms halfway to the ceiling, creating surreal, beautiful, and deeply unsettling scenes. Visitors and photographers who spend time there, especially after dark, have shared unsettling experiences. They report hearing the distinct sounds of a lively party, faint music, the clinking of glasses, and muffled German conversations drifting from the dilapidated ballroom. Others have sworn they've seen spectral figures in early 20th century attire looking out from the windows of the sand-filled houses, only to vanish when approached. One paranormal investigation team recorded electronic voice phenomena that, when analyzed, sounded like German words for help and sand. Are these the echoes of a prosperous past, or are the spirits of the diamond hunters forever bound to the place where they found their fortune, now trapped by the very sands that once made them rich? From the desert, we head to the misty mountains of Italy, to the medieval village of Croatoan. Perched precariously on a rocky hilltop, Croatoan's history stretches back over 1,000 years. For centuries, its people weathered plagues, famines, and invasions. But it was Mother Nature they couldn't defeat. A series of landslides and earthquakes in the mid-20th century made the village unstable and dangerous, forcing its entire population to relocate to a new town nearby. Croatoan was left to crumble in silent solitude. Its dramatic, skeletal beauty has made it a popular filming location for movies, like The Passion of the Christ. But film crews and curious tourists often leave with more than just stunning photographs. They leave with stories of a pervasive, heavy feeling of being watched, emanating from the ancient stone archways and empty homes. Many have reported seeing a ghostly white figure, believed to be the spirit of a medieval queen who once ruled the area, wandering through the ruins of the castle that overlooks the town. Another common report is the sound of goat bells and the faint baaing of sheep, echoing through the empty streets, as if a spectral shepherd is still tending his flock. Could the very earth that pushed the people out have also trapped their ancestral spirits within its crumbling walls? The loneliness of Croatoan is palpable, and for many who walk its silent paths, it feels like the town itself is alive, mourning the life it lost. Can you imagine living in a place only to be forced to abandon your entire life overnight, leaving everything behind? The stories from these towns suggest that maybe, just maybe, a part of those people never truly left. If you found these unexplained tales as fascinating as I do, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. We have so many more mysteries to explore and untold stories to share. Thanks for watching, and stay curious.